Hey guys, it's Blair Milan and welcome to It Is What It Is J8, partnered with Instinct Media Production. And this episode is sponsored by Pure Water, IrieBeanz Coffee, Karmen's Kollection, and Tami Boodie. And today I have with me award-winning chef Brian Lumley.
Thanks for having me.
And we have content creator strategist Veronie.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks for coming. And today we'll be discussing, is the hunt dead? So, you know that it's known, a known fact, that men are hunters and that men should go out and, seek their partner, whatever it is. What's your take on that?
Strongly believe so. 100%.
You think that men are the hunters and should be the hunters?
Yeah, I mean, historically speaking, that's the way it is. But it doesn't say that a woman can't be, but it's unnatural. So it can come across weird to some individuals.
Okay.
But as we dive into the topic, I think we'll reveal a lot more things, interesting things.
So, Veronie, what's your take on it?
I totally agree. And when you look at it, men full joy being in that position, right?
Right.
It gives them the right, Brian? It gives them it feeds the ego.
Boost you, yeah.
They're going after it, and especially if they get it, whatever they're going after.
Right.
So yeah, I agree.
But timing too is a critical part, right? And I'll explain what I mean by that as we go along.
Okay.
But just remember that timing is
everything. All right. So what if in an instance, a girl sees a guy that she likes? Is he gonna be opposed to her walking up to him and be like, "Hey, does that mean that she's now hunting, or how do you view that?"
No, I don't feel like that's hunting. That's like testing.
Yeah,
so it's like, you mean like if she hit him up in the DMs or something, or she see him at that, give me some context.
But there's different ways, right? Because a man hunts in different ways, because men hunt in the DMs too, Let's not get it twisted. A lot of men are hunting in the DMs.
That's the new way.
That's the new way.
I don't think that's hunting.
So, okay.
I think that's fishing.
That's fishing. All right, what do you consider hunting then? You tell us from a male standpoint.
I think if a guy is really into a girl, and I'm not talking about like a player,
right?
I think I'm talking about genuine interest, and the time is right for him, mentally and the place he's in. I think he'll pursue. So the pursuit and the hunt goes hand in hand,
right?
And that, all right. So you have some women, they will put up blockers, right, just to weed out the persons that are fishing, right? So they put out blockers. They don't make it that easy for you to get through.
And it shouldn't be easy.
It shouldn't, absolutely.
Right.
It don't have to be hard.
It doesn't have to be hard.
So it depends on the personality,
right?
And I feel like once you see a guy stick around past a certain period, and having that consistency, after that period is where the hunt begins. Okay. The hunt isn't, in my definition. Okay. The hunt don't start
from the looking stage then.
So I can't put a time on it. I can't say it's 3 weeks, 3 months, 9 months.
It's whatever your process is.
Right. It's when they mutually agree that, I check for this girl and the girl is reciprocating that energy. That's when the hunt really should begin.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
That's my
reciprocation.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. All right then. Cool. So Veronie, what's your take? Do you agree with what Brian is saying, or do you have a different outlook on it?
I love the words he used, fishing, hunting, and pursuing. Right. Because sometimes the fishing is like the social media or internet or whatever connection, which is not really connection. Right. It's better the energy.
In person,
That's where I'm getting it's all about the energy, right?
Right.
Because I feel like the fishing, whatever. And the hunting maybe just you're not going after the personality, but after maybe other things. Right. And the pursuing is when you really check for the person. Right. I like you and I probably want to be in a relationship with you. I'm not just going after one thing. But in my opinion, it's all about energy. I still feel as females, we have the upper card and we decide. Right. Because even though you want him, for example, right now to check for you, you're gonna give a certain vibe. Yeah. And make him actually come to you or approach you. So yeah, that's my
true.
view.
Yeah, because you would give an invitation whether or not, even if you're not saying it like, hey, I like you. You're giving some form of, vibe or energy to say, yeah, I like you. Yeah, you invite him to your space if it's in person. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but some guys can be oblivious too. Right?
Yeah.
So I feel like
dumb.
No.
Yeah. Dumb.
No, you get.
Dumb.
Hold on. So what do you call? So they often compare men to dogs.
Right. Yes.
And a lot of times I feel like women are
being
cats.
unfair.
No, women are like cats.
Okay.
Right? Because if you understand, from my cat people out there understand, cats communicate with like body language. Right?
Yes.
They can. It's like little parts
subtle
of their
things,
behavior.
right.
Yeah, the way they move, the way they look at you, the way they tilt their head. Guys ignore all of that. So a dog can't communicate with a cat.
Okay, all right.
So basically they're dumb.
No.
So they're dumb.
So you're calling dogs dumb? Because I know very intelligent dogs.
Okay, fine. But some dogs. Not all dogs are very smart. But I mean, I get it. We are definitely two completely different species.
Right. So
it's just about understanding.
And learning the language.
Right,
as
and
well.
learning the language.
So I'm not saying we're incapable of learning the language.
Right.
It's just that we don't automatically get some of those cues that a woman would leave. Right. Like you say, put that energy out there. And I get that.
Okay.
But even let's say when you're in a relationship and you another girl is checking you. And we are just being nice and saying hello, and then your girl is like fuming.
Like,
why don't understand why she's fuming.
Speaking from experience.
Of course, I've been through it, but I know you must can relate to that, because I know there are instances where we just can't understand what you're fuming about, and then after it's all said and done, she's like, you don't see what she was doing. I was like,
because
what are you
females
talking about?
know what other females are capable of, and sometimes a regular hello to you is not a hello, and some of y'all really just dumb.
Dumb.
Like,
sometimes they act they're dumb,
or they act like they're dumb and they know exactly.
No,
because it's an ego boost and you feel good, like, oh yeah, I got more wanting me. I got my girl, but like she liked me over there, she liked me over there.
I'll admit, right?
Accountability, I love this part. Let's go.
Hold on. I can't speak for every guy out there, right? And every girl.
Right.
But I've been in experiences, and I have friends who have been in similar experiences.
Right.
There are times when we can realize that a girl likes us, right? But we check for significant other.
Right.
We're not going to disrespect her in a certain way. Right, and I don't mean that we'll disrespect her in another way. I'm just saying in the way that you fear, like you can squash that. Right. However, we don't act dumb and oblivious to it.
Or you don't act dumb and oblivious to it.
No, sometimes we genuinely just don't realize or pick up on these cues, right? Or wouldn't even think to put ourselves in a situation where we're feeling like something like that could happen. So
to me, as I said before, that I believe that men, or no, we know, this is a known fact, that as far back as the Bible, men are the hunters. Men seek women and get into relationships, whatever. If they decide to marry them, just date them, have multiple, whatever. Men do the hunting, right? And females are usually the ones that make it kind of hard, and the reason this conversation, like, to me, I thought, is it that men are no longer hunting? Is it that men, they don't feel like they need to go look a girl then anymore, based on the fact that now, we're in this boss woman kind of era where women are trying to, be on the same level. Equality then, let's put it that way. They're trying to be on the equal level, whatever. So it's like more women now are going out and seeking men than men are hunting women.
So do you feel like men don't want to hunt again?
I feel like in a way it almost comes down to maybe they feel emasculated. So some men feel away, like if a woman come and talk, they would just not even be interested. I mean, I don't think anything is wrong with if a woman goes and, says, hey, I like you, or hey, we'll have a conversation, and then you see where it goes after that.
But that's their insecurity then.
That's true. I agree with you. That's their own insecurities.
Because they're not doing anything wrong. It's
right.
not that you are intimidating. They're
right.
just being intimidated.
Right. But it's funny because but there are men that really just like, yo, no girl for look me, like I must go look the girl.
Yeah, exactly. From like my experience and the space we're living or the country we're living, right?
Yeah.
When like men are into girls or women, right?
Men mostly hunt.
Exactly. I don't see it like they would want to be hunted because of the same reason you just said.
I mean, but here's the thing. You see, I feel like maybe hunt sounds pretty bad. When we say hunted.
It sounds normal to me.
Pursuing.
No, for a man, let's say pursuing. Because like for me, I don't see anything wrong with me going up to a guy and be like, hey, how you doing? Let's have a conversation.
One situation can like just change it just because you shoot like your first
shot. Yeah, because what if I decide that I don't want to wait for him to come and talk to me? He might not have even thought of me or looked at me or saw me. And I saw him and I'm just like, hey, how you doing?
Suppose.
You know?
No, but you would just start it and you let him hunt.
Right, and then the reciprocation, now we see the vibe to see, does it make sense? And then we go from there.
So is that a hunt? Setting bait.
Whoa! I'm not setting bait.
She would just.
I want him.
Kind of give
That's
him
not
like,
setting bait.
That's me. You're not hunting.
That's not hunting.
No, because it's not hunting. Is a process. She would just like give him like open the door, the entrance,
and then let him in.
You can, and then
and then let him hunt.
Exactly.
But is he hunting at this point though? He's not hunting at this point. No, he's just reciprocating the energy I've given him.
So hunting is if he started.
Right. I think because naturally men
who makes
hunt.
the kill?
Who makes the kill?
That's what hunting does.
I feel like we both make the kill at this point.
That's why I said hunting is different from pursuing.
Right. Hunting is different from pursuing because I feel like if a man hunts a woman and then a woman now says, okay, yeah, I like him too. You're both pursuing each other at this point. It's not one pursuing the other. It's not a one-way street.
Right.
Because if he's just pursuing you, then you're just not, obviously you're not interested anymore.
At what point is the hunt over?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the man. I don't know when the hunt is over for y'all.
The kill, and then we eat.
Okay.
That's my point.
Like that.
Hunt, I don't know what words we can use. Hunt is after the physical, right? And the pursuing is after the...
Okay.
So I'm asking who is feasting.
So once you get to the physical point, you think that the hunt is over?
Yes. And then either it's dead or it's switch into pursuing.
Then. They seal the deal then.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. If the girl is hunting or doing the hunting by your definition, so is it that before the kill, because you have to find the prey,
right?
Stalk the prey.
Find the prey, stalk the prey.
Right. Watch
this is
the
the
prey.
jungle.
Let me say stalk the prey. Watch the prey. Watch every move. Watch the cues.
Right.
And then you move in for the kill. What you're saying to me is just the first part.
Okay, but
identifying the prey
in the jungle
and letting the prey. You definitely can't let the prey know.
In the animal kingdom, right?
Right.
With the lions and the lioness, is it not the lioness that goes and hunts and brings back the hunt, brings back her prey, whatever she does, twerking? Isn't that how it works? So technically, the woman is doing the hunting.
Similar to humankind, the woman does the cooking, and the man protects.
Yeah, but we're talking in different contexts. I'm not talking about cooking. I'm talking.
This is not the cooking, right?
Yeah, we're not talking about cooking right now.
That's basically what she's doing. Yeah. When the other tribe, if you want to put it that way, comes over into that territory, it's not the woman who is defending that territory.
Okay,
or
fair
doing
enough.
The hunting.
But she was okay. All right. Okay.
So if you're gonna make that correlation, then in our world, that's what a woman does. Okay. That's her. She hunts. She buys the groceries. She cook the food. Make sure the family is protected. But I take your point.
Okay.
Right. Let's say, all right, she's the one that goes in and does the hunting, find the prey. She teach the kids how to hunt as well. I can't carry that story over because a woman is not gonna. Or could she teach her son, raise her son how to approach a lady? Or raise her daughter what to expect from her? She can teach her son how to approach a lady, being a lady herself and knowing how a woman should be treated, right? And she can teach her daughter now what not to take from a man or, whatever.
So a woman can give both perspectives.
Can.
But a man, for sure, would better be able to say, hey, son, whatever, this is how it's supposed to be done, blah, 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 which can also be very destructive, because if he's looking at his father as his, role model, and his father is out there with multiple women or whatever it is, he's going to assume that this is the way it is. And then the mother now is going to step in and go, don't be like your father.
No, I mean, I'm
just saying, there's different scenarios where the child grows up and says, I don't want to be nothing like my father. I don't want how my...
Could learn from those mistakes.
Right, and I don't want how my father has treated my mother to be his story, or, whatever it is. And vice versa. Probably, you see your mother going through a similar situation and you say, listen, I don't want me as a female saying, I don't want to endure that. So I know that I'm looking in a different direction, so...
But what I'd want to know is what you classify as a hunt, right? In terms of, so DMs is one thing. People
DMing, that's what I say. Well, you call it fishing, but to me, I think hunting is anything where a man is like actively pursuing a woman and he won't stop until he's made his kill. He has like, all right, I've locked her in now. Yeah, we're gone on a couple dates, whatever.
So let me ask, what if a woman does the hunting?
Mm-hmm. She's actively pursuing the man.
Made, but then the guy I don't have any interest.
Then the hunt is over.
Yeah.
And the hunt is over.
The hunt is over, because what you're going to do, you're going to hunt somebody that don't want you? We're going to stalk him, make him want you?
Or maybe he will change his mind.
No. This goes over self-worth and self-value.
That's crazy.
So you're saying men don't have no self-worth?
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is...
Because we continue to pursue it even though
that's why
the
you
girl
need
is
to
not
read the
interested.
energy or the body language.
Right. So if a woman is pursuing a man, and then after him, all right, him get the goods now, and him decides him don't want her no more, she must continue pursuing him? No, brother.
I mean, you guys want to be the hunters.
I never said.
No.
I never said that we wanted to be the hunters. What I said was,
you said nothing is wrong.
Nothing is wrong if a woman sees a man she's attracted to and decides, hey,
shoot her shot.
I'm gonna shoot my shot. I've done that.
Right.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
If I want what I want, if I see what I like, I'm gonna go for it.
But you don't
just
think
like in life,
can change his mind if he don't like you initially.
If him change his mind, then him change his mind. But I'm out. I'm not waiting for you to figure it out.
He like you immediately.
I never. Hold on. First of all,
energy.
Energy is very clear. If you go up and talk to somebody, you'll know if they like you or not. The energy is there. Energy does not lie. Energy does not lie. And if I sit there, if I stand there, whatever, come and have a conversation with you, and I realize that you're not really, engaging in the conversation with me, I'm out. If I have two seconds, I just need to have a minute conversation. I will know if you're interested.
You see the difference between men and women, though? It's so interesting.
So you're saying if you're having a conversation with a girl, you're not sure if she likes you or not?
I believe that men push
not
more.
Saying that.
Even if
I'm just saying there are times when men will see a woman.
Yeah.
They pursue them. And she has no interest in him whatsoever. Right? And
then she eventually likes him?
Eventually.
Oh, I can't do that.
Maybe because first, we live in the world where we automatically maybe think, or if it's like a setting that, you're going after the physical. Yeah. And then somehow you show her in that process of hunting, like, it's not only about that. So you're a good guy and you're not only going after one thing.
Make her laugh.
But I feel like, guys, okay. I feel like when you meet somebody for the first time, anybody, we all go off of physical attraction. Oh yeah. Then you have a conversation.
Both men and women?
I believe that.
As human beings.
I mean, man, really? Not care. Once it have a cat in front of it, y'all going for it. Let's be real.
That's unfair.
Okay.
But it's true.
Maybe not everybody.
I always hear this thing, right? So take, for example, I'm sandwiched by two attractive young ladies. And them always say, the man go for some ugly girl and them can't. And it's like, I see some details where we don't see. We're not so we don't see, but we don't care about.
I mean, it's what you're
so for us amongst our friends, she proper.
Listen,
But a girl like, no, look on her eyelash and her nail and this not done. Oh no, we never see past our ass. Forgive me.
You see, physical attraction.
Right? No, for men it's always physical attraction, but for women it's so much other things, so many more details that we're just
it is like, because, like you said, we can
I feel
read
like
energy.
men say,
right.
I feel like men say inner beauty more than women.
But
bullshit.
big time. And you know why we say and men go after the ugly women?
As long as you have a good body, we say inner
women
beauty.
see inner
absolutely
than men. Men definitely don't see no inner beauty. Men don't
until like the year two.
Until you're like fully in and you go, I see more of her.
You see, women see more inner beauty.
I think. Yes. I believe women can see past a lot of it because that's why women stay through a lot of the crap that they go through with men. Let's be real.
It's called money.
It's not always money. It's not always
every man
money.
have money.
Not always. But that inner beauty you speak of?
It's money.
It's called money.
Not with every girl.
Not with every girl.
Or
but
every
yes,
woman.
I agree with you that sometimes they see past everything because they're probably just like, yo, he gonna make sure I'm good.
A woman can love you to death.
Mm-hmm.
And you can be ugly.
Leave.
And have no money.
No, and leave that guy.
Be ugly and have no money?
And be
what
with the guy that provides that security.
I think ugly
and
with
still
money.
in love with the other guy too. I can tell you that.
What? Come
Wait,
on.
no, go back.
A woman can be madly in love with you and leave that guy for the guy who can provide her security and still be madly in love with the other guy.
Wait. This speaking like are you like past traumatized?
No, I'm not traumatized at all. I'm just saying that's how it can be for women. But I think you value security
You're not a woman, don't speak
first.
for us, eh?
I can't speak for you at all.
Yeah, because
no,
I'm like,
sure.
wait, what in what world?
So let's say I feel that way.
You feel that way.
Right? If
Why
you
do you
over there,
feel that way?
they'll tell
Have
you
you
otherwise. I can be
encountered a
talking
situation
foolishness.
like that? Do you know somebody?
No, I don't have to go through it personally. I mean,
But
people talk.
Okay.
You know,
so,
and then you see like, different situations that happen, and you really get into what men value versus women.
You never
Right.
love him.
Right?
You never really love him if you choose the money.
that's what I'm thinking.
I would never choose the money over if you really like.
If you really love the person,
and
it's not gonna be
compatible.
about. Because a lot of these women who do that, they really and truly don't love the man. Them love the money. Them love what they can get out of it. The problem is that a lot of women go into situations for what they can get out of it, not for the actual person, the actual human being. What do I, want in the situation? What do I enjoy about this person? Whatever it is, they're not looking for that. They're looking for what can I get out of this man. Any woman that does that,
and that is not just money. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like it's literally just about what they can get from that man. I don't feel like any woman would just get up and leave a man that she really love for somebody else who have money just because he have
not
money.
like that in that situation.
I know, but okay.
They're not going to just leave like that, but they're gonna choose.
They're gonna choose the money
person
over the love.
Yeah, like if it boils down to a choice, because you're gonna be stressed in either relationship,
True, because you're gonna be
probably
stressed
gonna-
out the man.
gonna
Exactly,
probably-
so
yes,
you're gonna be
you're gonna
stressed with the
choose.
man with the money because he's gonna come with all these other power trips because he might feel like he's giving you the money so he can disrespect you and do whatever he wants to do with you, and then he have a bag of other women to contend with. Versus she's in a situation where he's not really providing and they're struggling. So it's literally like between
two extremes.
It's two extremes.
True.
It's two extremes. But I mean, that has happened. That's the reality. That has
Yeah.
happened. So, it's,
But I feel like even if the man is not cheating and doesn't have a million woman but has the money, and maybe I don't know, you're not compatible, and then you fell in love with somebody.
right.
Maybe
it could
they
be
don't
that.
exactly. Maybe they don't have as much money. They're still good. It's not like they're broke, and
Right.
But they're compatible. They're good. I'm gonna choose the guy who I'm compatible with, and I love,
Right.
and not stay for the money, even though the person would not be cheating or
Right.
whatever. But I'm not gonna stay for the money.
So when you do your hunt then, Brian, the first thing you look for, obviously you see, is physical attraction. You're like, I like how this girl looks, whatever. And then you decide, okay, let me see if there's a vibe. And then like, okay, how do I, do I actually like her? And then what's your deciding factor now? Okay, say you like her, but you can't hold a conversation. she can't hold a conversation, do you continue the hunt or do you then decide, all right, this, you know, I like her, she looks good, but I don't think this makes any sense, let me move on?
Speaking for me, physical attraction is very important.
Right.
But also energy is very important, right?
Big
but why physical attraction is only important in the initial phase of a relationship? Because eventually, as hot as she is, you're going to change.
Yeah, for sure.
I think for men, well, let me not speak for most men. For me,
for you,
what we go through in the initial phases, initial years and so on, as her body change, that's not going to matter anymore because you get to love her for her.
For her.
Right? And so men may cheat and play around, but you'll never see them leave the woman that they're loyal to.
That's true.
Yeah, we should bear it.
Because
right.
I'm not saying you should bear it because we're not doing it on purpose to hurt you.
You're not doing it on purpose to hurt.
No, to hurt the person.
I'm confused.
That doesn't matter.
No, I'm just saying, but she said she should bear it, and I'm just like, yo, we're not saying you should bear it.
So when you go
an
and cheat, you're saying it wasn't done on purpose to hurt?
All right, let's go back. Let's roll it back a little bit.
I'm confused now.
Because I realize I touched on like a topic.
Yeah,
because I'm trying to get to that. So let me finish the question. Answer the question that you answered.
We'll come back to that.
We'll come back to that. So for me, physical attraction and energy, that's the two most important.
Right.
If I go in on a hunt, like she have to strike me. Right. And then I would say, hopefully we have things to talk about. Or, you know, because I'm not a very talkative person. And sometimes women may misread that for not being
like you're
interested.
probably lack of interest, right?
And then I have a hard time multitasking. So like if I have projects working on or let's say I open a new restaurant or I have different recipes that are trying to come up, I'm like locked in to that, right? And if it would be helpful if like we're working on something together. Right. And then we have that rapport or we can work on it together and then that way it won't feel like, oh, so I don't like the mundane thing like, hi, good morning, how are you today? Did you sleep well? And then next morning, 8 o'clock in the day, hey, good morning, because a woman wants to know that when you wake up, you're the first person to think about or when you're going to bed.
I want that, but I also want to have and then I also want to, as you say, have that conversation. You talk about making plans, making, you know, building together or even just build whatever you're doing, but the person has an understanding of what it is that you're trying to achieve and vice versa, so that when you are busy, they're not like, oh, but him not call me back from when, or oh, she not call me back. No,
that's immature.
You're both, but people do it.
I kind of
Men
understand.
And women do it.
Like how
him don't call me back, you know, and he said he was gonna call me back. What him busy doing? Like he's not the president. The president finds time to message me.
I know I was gonna hear that.
but for real, like I'm not saying, and I think, you know, it's so funny because obviously, you know, the older you get and the more mature and understanding of you even being busy and people being busy, you understand better. Because I won't lie, I used to be in that frame of mind when I was much younger. If I was dating somebody and I didn't hear from them for a time. But more often than not, when you not hear from them, they might do something. Let's be real. But in the times when them now do something and they're actually working, you're like, yo, but make some time for me. But at the end of the day, you, as women, you want somebody who can provide, right? He's going to have to do that providing, and that's going to take time away from your situation.
You just can't take it personal.
So you can't take it personal. So you have to pick a struggle. What do you want? You want a successful man beside you, or do you want somebody that's gonna be just a hanger on and, you know, you want him messaging you every day? That's a waste man. If he has so much time throughout the day to be talking to you, he's not doing anything.
It doesn't have purpose. Like every morning, 8 a.m., good morning, good morning.
I mean, it don't have to be 8 a.m. every morning.
No, I'm saying,
but you can mix it up. But I'm just saying, you know, conversations,
I'm
whatever.
saying, I can't guarantee that I'm gonna miss you at 8 o'clock every morning.
But you're going to miss her at some point.
No, of course. You're going to miss, and especially in that first phase, you probably miss her a lot all the time.
So you don't want like the message, well, let me speak for myself. Not saying like I need it exactly 8 a.m. every morning.
Now,
but I check in.
Yeah.
Like I check in, nothing wrong, you check in or
you
whatever.
You don't have to go into no long time.
You don't have to go in, hey, just check in, you're good, whatever.
But if you're just starting, it doesn't have to be every day, in my personal opinion. But I know there's a lot of girls and women out there who is like, you have to check with me every day. If we're really just getting to know each other, it feels forced, like, oh, he knows he has to do it. It's not just like...
I want to hear from him every day.
But that's why you need to find somebody who's compatible. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Because I would be like, I can't be with you I'm the same.
And I agree. And if you're not depend on that, then cool, bye-bye.
Yeah.
But I want to hear from you every day.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I say. If you have some kind of...
And I feel like it's the same thing. As you say, energies don't lie. And I think once you find somebody that you're on the same wavelength and everybody's understanding of, the personalities and whatever, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think it's all about understanding who you're with. And a lot of people don't understand who they're with.
But also understanding who you are.
And understanding who you are.
That's
and what you
most importantly.
Right. Because the thing is, you have to understand you first. You have to respect you first. And you have to know how you're treating yourself first before you can let in anybody else. Because that's why you will let in all kind of foolishness. Accept any kind of foolishness if you don't even love yourself.
All right, so let me put this out there, right? Okay. So you have a time when women would say they prefer you come to them if it is that you just want some coochie.
Yeah.
Just tell
me
you
honest.
Want some coochie.
I agree.
Yeah. Because maybe she also wants just something.
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but I doubt that.
No, some women are like that. Just tell me. And then I can make the decision for myself now whether or not I want to continue with that. Then if you say to me...
But you were upfront.
Right. So if you said to me, no, so really and truly, let's just, knock it out a couple times and whatever. Then I'll be like... It depends on the space I am in my life. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody have a different thing. Some women just genuinely don't want to hear the truth. That's the reality. But for me, I want to hear the truth. I want you to tell me. So one thing about me, I don't want to go there looking stupid. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of women don't care about that. Them go there, them do business if a man says whatever, because you're saying one thing to your friends, going, oh my God, he likes me. He messages me every day. He's so awesome. And then he out there with Jane and Joanna and all these people, and they're telling their friends the same thing.
I think it comes with the maturity,
Yeah, it comes with maturity, and maturity don't come with age. Because there's a lot of 50, 40-year-olds that's real dumb.
Yep.
I feel that's that.
Also, question, right? Saying it in a different way. So if you see a girl, she look really good, really hot, right? And you go to her, and you realize, sadly, I don't want to go against mine own, but like she's not really bright.
She's not really right?
She's not really bright.
Oh.
Bright.
Perfect.
You feel attacked and you answer before I finish the question. So you would still hand, but then you stop the hand after you get it, because you'll be like, I know I can't pursue her.
Because you won't be able to have a long-term relationship with her.
But you wouldn't be like, oh.
Don't say it depends. You know you don't want nobody that ain't got nothing up here.
No, hell no.
Exactly.
But so you would still go after.
But then, it depends. Yeah. So why you guys? Oh.
Okay, you know the answer. We have it on tape.
No, I know, but I'm saying not even attack. What I'm confused about, what time and time again I say this man and woman argument, right?
Right.
Women oftentimes confuse men's intentions.
Okay, what's a man's intention?
So when you say we would want ugly girl,
oh God,
what we think hot.
But we're talking about hot girl.
I know. But
okay,
all right, no, ugly. Okay.
Let's do this.
So we.
Okay. So she's really genuine. Oh, okay, we think she's ugly,
right?
But you think she look good, or she okay?
No,
she average.
There can be.
She hot to you.
She hot, but she not in the whole heap of fandangles. Hot, but she hot, right?
Okay.
Guys, will understand what I mean,
all right?
So, in that sense, you have girls that we would like to play with. You go Lime Key with the youths, or you go Las Vegas, or you go take a trip to Dam Rep, and that's just...
Brian,
so there are girls you play with that you go and take to Dam Rep?
But you know, I go... No, we're not saying we take them to Dam Rep.
Oh!
Girls, you don't carry sand to the beach. There's a lot
shit.
Of beach
Sorry,
in
my bad.
I'm just saying.
I got that one threw me off. Continue.
You have those girls that we won't necessarily wife. It's just...
Right.
It's just something that... So, for example, a lot of women think we're into the BBLs and the whole heap of stuff.
Right.
And that's what men want.
The unnatural
women put themselves through these whole heap of things thinking that's what men want.
Right.
That's not what men want. That's what women want, to compete against other women.
So
men just look at it and be like, oh, that's fun. I ever tell her that her ass look nice or boob or great job by the doctor.
Would you hunt a woman who has done a BBL?
Of course.
But you wouldn't wife her?
Well, after the kill, we're not going to eat it again.
Oh,
no, but what if her personality? What if her personality is good? You went. So when you just said,
good,
no. So you're saying that's not what men want, but they will for sure. Meaning not pursue as into wife, because that's not what you really like.
That's not what men. And put it simply.
No, but
that's
you
not
said
what women
we
need.
think you want it, and
that's
we said no, but then you say you would have it.
Okay.
Right? That's not what men need. That's what men want.
So
you have to separate the need from the want.
Okay, from the need from the want. So
right?
you need a woman.
So the woman that we need,
right,
that we actually pursue and hunt and look for and want to wife,
right,
in a sense, we're thinking long term. Who's going to take care of our kids? Who's going to grow our kids? Right? That's why you never see that kind of woman become the, well, I'm not going to say never because mistakes happen, right? But it's not an intention that they're sent out to like, yo,
right.
That does create more stress and drama as you see. That's
happening.
That's recorded. That's data everywhere to support that. Right? You have different phases in my life, and as you said, some men don't phase out. It's just a continuous phase.
Some men just don't phase out.
Some men take the lessons and them change and them understand. I've loved and lost twice.
Right.
Right. That don't mean that I'm going to become a whore per se.
Right.
But I could be. You just can't bother, and just every time you try pursue it, not gonna happen. They just say, oh, I gotta just focus on myself and try work on my empire.
Right.
If a girl comes along that to support that, great. If not, you continue doing you, but everybody has their selfishness, right? You may be looking for something at a particular time. You're hunting specific for that. You may be comfortable and think, but you could have other options, right? It just in the background. You're not even thinking about them now. But after that, you're just like, all right, yo, the next person, if this don't work out, is gonna be a friend that is in the circle. Right? Women dangerous, you know. Women will introduce it to our future side, man. You know?
Oh.
Currently, you know? But they're nothing now. But she knows, like, women can walk in a room and know, say, you, yeah, man, I want him to look me, and she can lay all the little traps around. By the end of the day, him a pursue she out of the room full of girls. How would that happen? Think that by chance?
I don't know. I've never done it.
I'm just like doing the maths in my head, you know?
Right. I'm like, what math is that? Like, that's what?
Women are most women are incredibly intelligent, right? Far more than man. Their ability to strategize and organize is much better than us. Right? We may see a couple steps. We are playing checkers. Women are playing chess. There are women out there playing chess. Right? And a lot of times we choose on our own accord when that play has been in session for a very long time. Right? And there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of times men will be like, yo, find the one and so on. The whole time the woman just know how to feed into all his likes, his strengths, right? She can be that perfect woman that he wants her to be.
Or is it that so she changed herself to accommodate what he's like?
Change, more adjust.
Yeah, so she adjusted herself to accommodate him. But then is that her being truly her though?
No, I think she just feels like...
Because it's not, you got what I'm saying? It's not naturally her being and herself then.
Sacrificing.
If she's going to do all of this just for him to hunt her.
No, he possesses a lot of the values that will make her feel secure, put it that way. Okay. Then she knows that she can grow to love him because he will love her first.
But what I'm saying is, why would a woman need to grow to love a man? Why do you need to grow to love somebody?
You have to, but I think they're capable of. Men don't grow to love women.
Yeah, we know that. Like if you, well, then I don't grow to love nobody. And we know that's the truth, right? I can't do that. If I don't like you in the beginning, I ain't gonna love you later.
Well,
I'm just saying, I can't just grow to love you.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like, if I didn't really like you before you pursue me, I don't really like you and I'm trying to like, if I have to think about if I like you, no. I shouldn't have to think about it. It should just be, I wake up with like feeling butterflies like all the time.
Yeah.
Like that's how I want to feel.
Yeah.
And if I don't feel that, no thank you.
All the time.
At the beginning or all the time?
I mean, in the beginning, but yeah, you know, every now and again.
You know you're not gonna feel that all the time, right?
I know, but I'm saying every now and again, you know, you're in your situation, but you feel a little spark, same way, you know, it's still there, the connection is still there. The person can still make you laugh and make you act like an idiot sometimes, whatever. It's just, to me, that's how it should be. Not saying it's gonna be like that and it's always like that, but I feel like, you know, a lot of times women and men compromise themselves in a situation just to fit the situation because you think it needs to be this way. It doesn't have to be that way. You can make up your thing as you go along for you, for your situation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once again, it's about the energy. It's about that connection between you and the person. And connection is a big deal. And a lot of people ignore that connection. Them just feel like, oh yeah, I like you. You're good. Like you look nice. Like, and that's it. And you don't look beyond that. And then everything just dead. And then you're done. Then what's the point? I'm a very exciting person. I want excitement.
Like I want the connection, but
I want the connection.
I don't need the butterflies. The butterflies is anxiety. I want to feel at peace. I want to feel at peace.
And
like,
sometimes
those
right butterflies turn into roaches.
See?
You know?
So no zoo.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen that in nature.
Okay. You know what I mean.
No that.
Flying roaches then. Them turn into flying roaches.
Exactly.
Okay? You don't want no flying roach. Okay?
They say some are moths.
Or some are moths, not butterflies.
Yeah. No dogs, no roaches.
So or some are turn into bats. big bats.
So do you think once the cookie has been, the cookie jar open, the hunt is over?
It depends. Is it over for you though? Because, I mean, I think on both ends, I feel like sometimes a woman decides, okay, yeah, she's going to open the cookie jar. And then she is not satisfied either. And then she, in her mind, goes, okay, yeah, I feel like this shouldn't have happened.
So wait, if the first time wasn't good, you don't give them another chance?
No.
Oh, Blair, that's...
oh, shit.
Damn. One time, it could get better, you know?
What about the first time syndrome? What if next time?
First impressions last.
Oh, wow. If you really
that's just in my opinion. First,
I
feel like first impressions last, and usually it lasts.
Oh wow!
I mean, that's just my opinion.
My first kiss with somebody I fell in love with was horrible.
Oh wow!
Completely horrible.
Like, I took it back. It was horrible.
Horrible, right? But it got much better after that. But she purposefully made it horrible in that first instance.
Oh wow!
Why?
That's another story.
Well, she had a man at the time, but at the same time.
You see what we're talking about? These women.
No, but to be in her defense, they were at the tail end. Like
they were dying out.
Yeah, it was.
She could have waited till they were dead, though.
No, it was kind of dead, but you know, kind of holding on. It's the first love, that kind of thing. It's a long process, right? He wasn't living in the country, that kind of thing. So it was a little bit.
She just never wants to feel too bad,
right?
Yeah. But that I could understand. What I only bring up that to say, the first impression, yeah, it can last, but it can get much better. You never know what can happen. You have to give her another chance and see.
Not in my experience.
It can. I think everybody looks for perfection from the get-go.
I don't look for perfection, but right? I feel like you either get it or you don't.
Yeah, but it's
that's what
I'm saying. It's like the stars are not going to always align every single time.
I feel like if you have a strong connection with somebody, yeah,
but maybe you're so connected that you could be like nervous around each other.
No.
It's like
no.
I believe that.
It can happen.
I believe in second chances, as in like next time we're gonna do better.
Maybe he's intimidated by you and want to make sure same lock you down, and then it just never happened on the first time. Just performance anxiety.
I don't want you to be intimidated, but if you're intimidated by me, you shouldn't be with me then.
Yeah, no, that's a little bit unfair.
No, my man should not be intimidated by me.
No,
no. Why should he be intimidated by me?
Why not?
No, sir.
He's intimidated by your radiance,
I don't want to stop.
Your beauty.
No. No.
No, but fun and jokes aside, right? I agree with V. Like, first impressions can go haywire.
Right.
Usually they don't work out if something happens negatively like that. But I think you can give a second opinion, second chance, and it probably will turn around. But hey, you don't like that? You don't think it's going to work?
Listen,
you demand perfection from the get-go?
I don't demand perfection, but here's the thing. You know, I believe that when you've gone through certain experiences in your life, and as I said, it comes with maturity and just where you're at in the age and stage in your life, you've gone through things and you're like, now, to avoid certain heartbreak and certain things and red flags and whatever, you just kill it. So to me, if I'm not okay with whatever, it can be anything, I'm just not even going to entertain it any longer, because it's going to be harder for me to be like, bye to you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the longer you stay, it's harder.
Exactly.
To leave,
and the thing is, I can be very harsh. I've never been left. Can be very harsh. So I rather just cut it before it even gets into anything that is whatever. That's just how I look at it. So what's the point of entertaining something that you just know? Sometimes you have to be 10 steps ahead and just look at, is this gonna...
That's the maturity.
Right.
And also a protection, I feel
exactly.
like. You're protecting yourself.
Right. So it's just like, what's the point? So I look at the overall thing and I don't just go off that one instance. I just look at it overall and I'm like, do I? Maybe. And usually when you're not connected, that energy, you're not connected, that's, to me, because as I said, I'm big on energy. When you're not connected energy-wise, everything is going to be horrible.
One thing is you know these things, and then you're a beautiful woman and confident. But there are other women who are not as confident,
right?
Maybe
so
not
they don't
as beautiful
know,
also,
and it takes time.
And they feel like, oh, finally somebody, and they are going to like ignore all the red flags, or maybe it's not even bad, like cheating, lying, but other things that are not compatible just to be with that person.
Exactly.
And just settle and.
So you just have to get to that point where you know. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, so you could get to that point where you know, and it's the connection and everything is happening before even the physical happens.
No, I agree. Right? No, I agree with that completely. I don't feel like you have to get. No, I don't feel like you have to get to the physical to be connected. You can. The whole point is you're connected on every other level before you even get to that point, which is why I'm saying that point would be that much greater. That's really what I'm saying.
So wait, if you're connected on all these levels and then reach the physical and it's bad, you're gonna cut it off? Don't give them the second chance?
It's important.
It is, but it doesn't mean it's going to be bad.
But anyway, in this, is the hunt dead? It's technically not dead.
No.
But it's just that women are also hunting. Yeah?
I don't think so.
Not really? Okay.
No.
All right.
Shooting their shots. Being more confident.
Being more
opening the door.
Okay. Being more...
This woman I like spend money. So I'm not going to.
Why you say that?
Keep bringing money up.
Spend money on man. So that now.
I don't agree with that.
I don't
agree with that.
They feel like it's a waste money if them have to spend money on.
I don't agree with that. I feel like you should spoil your man or
you haven't been with the right girl, Brian.
Hold on. You hear what she just said? She feel like she should spend money on her man.
So why we must spend money on somebody else, man?
But the point is,
because somebody else, man, if you're not spending money on somebody else.
You know, reach a man
but
yet.
So you're saying,
what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Asking for dinner and pay
really back now. Because women gonna spend money per man. And yours, and your investment.
No. So what you're saying is like, the girl should ask you for dinner and then pay for the dinner? Are you going to even like that situation?
That's the hunt.
Exactly.
I'm not saying it's me. I'm just a participant.
So you're saying then that if a woman is hunting and she likes you and she invites you out, she should pay for dinner. Is what you're saying? You're not saying, but you're saying that's how it's.
I'm saying to you, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. But if it did happen, that's the hunt.
Hold on.
No, I just want to clarify.
Hear where the point is coming from. I don't want to put words in my head and re-edit this in a different way. See? We said the hunt is basically not dead. It's just that women are hunting more. And I'm saying, that not happen because women are like spend money. In the hunt. Now you're saying that no woman spend money and spoil her
right.
money. She should feel like
but you're saying only at the point that is a man. Right, so that's what I'm saying.
So I'm saying it not happen because woman not spend money per man.
Okay, well me agree with you this.
yeah,
cool. A man on a date.
But isn't it that also isn't it that also men want it that way?
No,
man don't want that. Which man will want a woman to
not 20 years, but the
that's what I'm saying. Which man is gonna want a woman to take him on a date?
That's what I'm saying. They don't want
They're gonna feel emasculated. Let's be real. So you even saying that a woman not gonna do it? A man doesn't want that.
That's what I'm saying.
Which man want that? Which normal man want that?
But no, that's beside the point. I'm not arguing that at all.
I know,
but we reached there. We reached there. You don't want it, right?
You don't want it.
You're asking me personally?
Yeah. A girl.
No, I wouldn't want that.
See,
I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, you would feel away.
I don't mind in a relationship if she take it different. But no, if a girl,
that's different.
But
no, she holds all the cards when you're gonna feel emasculated for sure.
Exactly. So I'm saying it's completely different.
So don't say it like we don't want to do it, but you also don't want to get it. Like
exactly.
Some man would take it.
Of course, some man would take it. There are saps.
For sure. I don't think there are saps necessarily.
Mama's boys. Anyway, so this was a good conversation. This was fun. Thank you for coming. And Brian, I want you to tell our viewers where they can find you on all platforms.
Chef Lumley _ or Chef Lumley on Instagram. I have a TikTok, but I don't put it out yet. It's the same name. But yeah, a lot more content to come. And I'm also the corporate chef at Nestle. So you're going to see us on the road doing our Maggie stuff and Milan and Nescafe and all those brands that you love. We're coming out with some really great content this year. So look out for that.
So connect with me on Instagram, Veronie with 3N. That's the main page. And you find everything else from there.
And you know where to find me at Milan Blair, and Itiswhatitisja JA on all platforms. And today I'm styled by Karmen's Collection and makeup by Tami Boodie. See you soon.